Thanks, Steve. So, on behalf of the council, welcome and thanks for being here. Just a couple of words really from me, just to firstly say thank you. All the people that were invited to be on the tram today were in some way people who've been affected by this very complex, at times very disruptive project, and we recognise that people in Nottingham and around Nottingham have borne a lot over the last couple of years, and we're grateful for people's patience, and we're grateful for the solidarity that I've certainly felt and sensed and heard from people in Nottingham about what it is we're trying to do. So thank you for that. I don't know how you felt being on the tram for the first time, running from Toton Lane, but you know, just to see the quality of the stations, the quality of the infrastructure, you know, how smooth the ride is, it really made me quite excited for what it is that we're building. How dramatic the ride is. Some of those stops in QMC when you're way above the ground, it's a great thing, and it's part of the kind of great city that we're trying to build. It's our view that if we're going to be successful in Nottingham in the future, we have to build the kind of world-class infrastructure that's going to allow us to compete with other cities, that's going to make Nottingham the kind of place that people want to come to, that people want to locate businesses in, and that people want to live in. And I think a tram system is really fundamental to that. When you go to European cities and you see that kind of infrastructure in place, I know that when I go to cities like that, I feel that's what I want for my city, and it excites me enormously that we're building the kind of infrastructure in this city that will stand up to anything in the UK, anything in Europe, in my view. That's going to make a huge difference to the way in which people think about Nottingham in the future. But most importantly of all, and Steve said it absolutely rightly, yes, it's about our competitiveness, it's about our economic power as a city, but most of all it's about communities. It's about the people that live in this city, making this the kind of city that they can get around. You know, we have to make brave decisions in a city like Nottingham about how we're going to make the city successful in the future. If we're not going to be congested, if we're not going to be a kind of city that is difficult to get in and out of, we have to make big, bold decisions. And we're going to have to keep on making big, bold decisions. The Lines 2 and 3 opening is a massive, massive step for this city. And now we've got to look to the future as well. We've got to make sure this service runs really well. We've got to make sure it works for communities. We've got to make sure that people benefit from it, that it's convenient, that it's reliable, that it's accessible, and then we need to think about the next steps too. We were here last week naming one of the trams after Kim, who I think is around or was around, Nurse of the Year at QMC. That was a really important statement as well, because in the end, this tram system is about the people of Nottingham, the people who come to work and do a great job every day. What we're trying to do in all the local authorities around this area and in the private sector that's supported us hugely over the last few years is make people working, living in this city have a better quality of life. I think that's what we're doing. I'm really excited about it. We're almost there, I promise, and hopefully people got a sense of that today. A couple more weeks and we're going to be in full service, and Nottingham's going to take a huge, huge step forward. So thanks once again for being here. It's a great moment. Thank you.
Thank you.